If I were to ask you, what are some plot beats and narrative moments from a movie that was created in the 2020s with a female protagonist, what would be your answer? Perhaps you would say that all the men will be incompetent, the protagonist will be belittled because she is a woman, the protagonist will be more competent than the men with zero training or experience, or very, very minimal. The only good men would be soy boys and simps. Tradition will be shown as incorrect, and eventually all will eventually bow before the strong woman perspective. Oh, and she will also face no consequences for her actions in the rare event that she actually fails at anything. We all know that most entertainment is woke. Movies have gone down this road long before games. So I pretty much gave up on almost all genres of movies except for one, horror. Because I thought if it was one genre that the wokists would not intrude upon, it was horror. I mean, it's a genre in which the point is that people get killed. And these people can't stand when their precious, their precious protected class so much as break a fingernail. Lo and behold, I'm going to show you some clips from a movie about exorcism and tell me if it lines up with what you think a typical woke 2020 movie with a female protagonist would have.
Your Eminence?
I'm afraid I have some tragic news. Father Dante's sister Amelia took her own life last night.
What?
Amelia's mother reported to the parish that you attempted an exorcism on her. Is this true?
I'm so sorry.
Then it is true.
I think it's best if I return to my place with the Sisters of St. Mary.
You see, as mentioned, this is a horror movie about exorcisms. I was beyond shocked to realize that this is a feminist or a woke movie as well. Now, it didn't go too far. It wasn't as overt as, say, Street Fighter 6, where they put a blue-haired lady boy in front of you. But this wokeist thing is very subtle. It starts out very simple, starts out almost innocuous. Then this is the way that they desensitize you until the only thing that would get you surprised is when they push you to kids. And then after doing that, after a while, you will say, meh, what can you do? Right? So their whole thing is about breaking down your inhibitions and your lower your guard around it. Now, I'm not going to make a review of this movie because trust me, there are a lot of flaws with it. But it was just to make the point that even a movie like this that didn't overtly seem woke is actually sowing the seeds of wokeism. So we simply can't have nice things. It is just so sad. I also watched another exorcism movie, something about a pope. The Pope's Exorcist, I think it was, with Russell Crowe. And both that movie and this, one fundamental or underlying issue I have with both of them is that for good exorcism movies, in my mind, they should focus on the victim and the devil possessing the victim. Both of these movies, this movie is particularly hypocritical about this, but both of these movies shift the focus of the movie from the trial and tribulation, the soul of the victim, to the exorcist. So now it's no longer whether or not the victim can be saved, but it's what type of CGI thing the exorcist will have to, or the actor or actress playing the exorcist will have to pretend to fight against before the movie says, okay, yeah, they win. A good movie. The last good exorcism movie I watched was The Exorcism of Emily Rose, I think is what it's called. And in that, it was very, very cool because throughout the movie, this is what I remember, unless my memory is fading, I get things mixed up, but throughout the movie, it made you wonder if it was really an act of the devil, or if the Emily had a medical condition that was misdiagnosed as demonic possession throughout the entire movie. And that was really, really cool. Right? That was a really, really cool concept. And I thought that was the direction this movie was going. But alas, they gave us Ray Palpatine and the ending shot. Oh my god. If you decide to watch the movie, tell me if you were able to make it to the end, watch the ending shot and not laugh.